Here's a look at your daily market report on this Friday, the 26th day of September. Auctions around the state today on Friday. Cattle auction day at the Eastern Missouri Commission Company in Bowling Green. Didn't see any early listings from that auction today, but they are having a sale. Tonight, Tyna Livestock Auction. They'll have their monthly replacement cow sale. Had early listings of about 300 head there. Tomorrow evening on Saturday, Wheeler's Livestock Auction in Osceola will have their monthly replacement cow sale at 4 o'clock. Their early listings included about 1,200 head of cattle this month. On Thursday, auctions around the state. It was an off week for New Cambria. They were scheduled to be off this week, so no sale there this week. Mocan Livestock Market in Butler had a very light run, 293 head. That very light supply there did sell steady to firm. At Mid-Missouri Stockyards in Phillipsburg, they had a fairly light run as well, 604 head this week. The steers $10 to $20 higher. Heifers sold $5 to $15 higher. Feeder steers, medium and large ones, some 4 to 5 weights at $417.5 to $462.50. 5 to 6 weights at $407.5 to $448. 6 to 7 weights at $384 to $413. 7 to 8 weights at $350 to $380. Feeder heifers, medium and large ones, of 4 to 5 weights at $383 to $414. 5 to 6 weights at $350 to $395. Some 6 to 7 weight heifers, a few of them at $350 to $357.50. A few 7 to 750 pound heifers, $341 to $344. Box beef cutout values this morning. Choice 50 cents higher, $372.47. Select down 25 at $353.20. Those values based on 49 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The Choice Select spread at $19.27. Negotiated feedlot trade for the week, 44,331 head. Texas has turned in 1,143 head so far, all at $237 live. That's $3 lower than last week. Kansas, 2,917 head, $235 to $237. That's $3 to $5 lower than last week. That southern region's still maintaining that premium over the north. However, Iowa's turned in 18,172 head. Live sales, $231 to $233, which would be $4 to $5 lower than a week ago. Dress sales at $365. Now, of course, last week, light volume on the dress sales traded with a very wide range, so that makes those sales this week anywhere from $3 to $11 lower. Nebraska, 16,076 head so far. Live sales there have been mostly from $232 to $235, $4 to $6 lower than a week ago. Dress sales at $365, which would be down $5 from last week. Taking a look at the futures markets at midday. Live cattle, October 45 cents higher, $232.50. December 235.12, up 82. February 237.22, up 117. Feeder cattle, of course, we lost to September yesterday, so the nearby month would be the October now. $357.42, up $337. November $354.92, up $270. And January feeders at midday, $348.62, up $267. Lean hogs for October up $1.45 at $101.55. December up $2.85, $91.47. February up $2.65 at $92.57. Taking a look at the grain markets, corn contracts are 3 to 3.5 lower at midday. December 4.22 and a quarter, March 4.39, and May at 4.48 and a quarter. Soybeans are 1 to 1 3/4 cent higher at midday. November at 10.13 and 3/4, January 10.32 and 3/4, March at 10.49 and a quarter. Wheat contracts are 6 to 7 lower. December 5.19 and 3/4, March at 5.38 and a quarter, May at 5.50 and a quarter. Soybean meal for October up $1.20 a ton at $269.80. Soybean oil for October up 10 cents a hundredweight at $49.84. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Friday. This is Tony Hancock.